In this video, we are going to create the oil pan model. This is the 3D model that we are going to create. This model looks quite simple, but the important part of this model is the drawing. You have to understand the drawing to create this model perfectly. So, in this lecture, we are going to discuss the basic drawing study of this model, and then we are going to create this 3D model. This is the drawing that I have given you. Let me open it in a different software so that I can easily navigate and show you the basic areas around the drawing. Here, if you see the drawing, it has 3 sections. Section AA, which is this, BB and CC. So first you have to find out where is the cutting plane which cuts the model, or so to say the object, and due to its cutting, this section views are getting generated. So first let us check out this section AA. If you see the drawing here in this view, this is section AA. So when this model is cut along section AA, and if you view the model from this direction, this area, or so to say this half, will be actually visible, and this is the view that will be visible in this direction. As it is a section, so this part will be thrown and only this part will be kept. So this is the part that is kept, and as we have cut it, so this hatch defines the material which has been cut from this model. Similarly, if we go for section BB, which is this section, here this is the line which is actually cutting the model, and during its cutting it generates this section. The direction is this side, so this half is actually getting thrown away and we are only keeping this half. This half, when it is viewed in this direction, will be giving a view something like this. Again, wherever the material is being cut, it is shown by the hatch symbol. Now let us go for section CC. Section CC is this section. So along this section, when the model is getting cut, the view is shown something like this. So you have to imagine how the section will be getting formed. But I will be making the model step by step, and at every step I will be following the drawing. So you can easily follow this modeling process by understanding the drawing. Let us start by first creating a section from this view. If you see the model here, first I will create this side view, and then I will use pad to create the solid model, and then I will proceed further. Let us close this file and let us open a new file, a part file. We have opened a new file. Now let us select the sketch. I'll select sketch and we will take maybe this plane. Now let us generate the geometry. Here, if you see this drawing, we are going to create this outer portion. We are not going to create this part of the flange. The flange is this area. So we are not going to create that. Only we are going to create this segment, or so to say, only this area. We will create it and then you can better understand. So my advice is, first you see this entire video and then you start making the model, so that you will have a better understanding. Now, if you see here, this is the reference arc, or so to say, if we keep this arc as the reference, it will be better for us for modeling, because all the dimensions have been given with respect to this center. So let us keep the origin of our model at this point. So for creating the rough sketch, I will create a sketch something like this. I'll click here and here I'll make a horizontal line. Press on the escape key. Now again I'll take profile and create a horizontal line something like this. And I'll take arc. Maybe I'll take 3-point arc. Create an arc something like this. Now let us go to the drawing. Here you can see from the origin this face is offsetted at 3 mm. Let us create that first. We'll take dimension from this horizontal to this line. This is 3 mm. Now if you move here from this center, this face is 100 plus 10, 110 mm. Let us give the dimension from this axis to here. This is 110. Now let us go to this side. This is 110 mm and this is 10 mm throughout. So if you want to create an intersection between this arc and this line at this point, we are going to create it at 110 plus 10, 120 mm. So we will take dimension, this vertical to this point, 120. Now let us give dimension to this. We'll give the radius here. The radius is given as R90. 90, enter. This and this, of course, they are tangent. So we'll give tangency relation between them. Now we are left out with this dimension, which is the vertical distance. So let us study the drawing here. The vertical distance is given as 90. So this vertical distance is given as 90, enter. You can see it is fully constrained, but we have to give a corner here. From here to here, we'll give a corner. And this dimension would be R20. So this will be radius 20. The sketch is fully constrained. Let us exit the workbench and we will go for pad. Select pad and select the sketch. Now what is the amount that we want for pad? We have to give the distance. If you see this drawing, this section is generated from this section BB, that is this line, and this is the bottom view. So if we want the distance, we can take this value 120. This length will take 60, 120 divided by 2, and we'll go for mirror extend. Click on OK. You can see here we have created the first solid.